Welcome to Creative World. In this video, we will solve Chapter 3 Learning Assessment E3.16. While solving this problem, we will be using Kirchoff's voltage law. According to this law, sum of all supplied and dropped voltage across circuit elements in a closed loop is always equal to 0. We also will be using Ohm's law. According to this law, voltage across any resistance R is the product of current through it and the value of resistance itself. Now move towards the problem. Learning assessment E3.16. Find the value of voltage V0 in given below figure using mesh analysis. This is the circuit diagram of given problem. Inside this network, we have to find voltage across this 4 kilo ohm resistance labeled as V0. So without wasting time, let's proceed towards the solution. We have to solve this problem using mesh analysis technique. So we know that in order to do mesh analysis of any network, we have to follow some steps. First step includes calculating the maximum number of meshes that can be formed in that circuit. Using this generic equation, we can find out the number of meshes that can be formed in this network. This network includes 6 branches and 4 nodes. So maximum 3 number of meshes can be formed in this network. That meshes will follow these paths. First mesh will be formed using this path. Second mesh will be formed using this path, and third mesh will be formed using this path. In next step, we have to assume currents along with their directions in these meshes. So I am assuming current I1, I2 and I3 are flowing in respective meshes, and the directions of these currents are in clockwise direction. According to the directions of currents, polarity notation across resistive elements in respective meshes are marked. Now we have to find mesh current equations for these 3 meshes. As we know that there are 3 number of meshes, so there will be 3 mesh current equations for this network. We will start from here. If we observe, current through this mesh is 4 milliampere and it is flowing in the direction of current I1. Current I1 is also flowing through this branch due to series connection. So we can say that current I1 through this mesh will be equal to 4 milliampere. This is the first mesh current equation of this network. Similarly, current through this mesh 2 is the current of this constant current, that is 2 milliampere. But the direction of this current is opposite to the direction of assumed current, that is I2 inside this mesh. So we will take I2 as minus 2 milliampere due to the opposite in direction of this constant current value. So we have retrieved second mesh current equation, that is I2 equal to minus 2 milliampere. Now we will try to find out third mesh current equation. In this case, we will apply Kirchoff's voltage law inside this closed loop to calculate the value of current I3. We will start from here. Current entering terminal is positive, so voltage across this 4 kilo ohm resistance will be taken with positive sign. Next, current entering terminal is negative, so voltage across this voltage source will be taken with negative sign. Next, current entering terminal is positive, so voltage across this 1 kilo ohm resistance will be taken with positive sign. Now replace these two variables with their respective equations. Voltage across 4 kilo ohm resistance will be equal to the product of current I3 through it and the value of resistance 4 kilo ohm. Similarly, voltage across 1 kilo ohm resistance will be equal to the current through this 1 kilo ohm resistance. Now in this case, two currents are passing through this 1 kilo ohm resistance. One is I3 and other one is I1. And both are opposite in direction to each other. But we are taking voltage across this 1 kilo ohm resistance according to the direction of current I3. So in this case, current I3 will be considered as higher current than I1. That's why we have subtracted here current I1 from I3. I3 minus I1 multiplied by 1 kilo ohm will be equal to voltage across this 1 kilo ohm resistance. Now open these brackets. Variables inside brackets will multiply with value outside of the bracket. The equation will become 4k I3. This minus 4 volt is placed on the other hand side of equal. It is converted into positive 4 volt. And here 1 kilo ohm will multiply with I3. It will become 1k I3. Similarly, 1 kilo ohm will multiply with I1. It will become minus 1k I1. Now arrange this equation, add 1k I3 and 4k I3 together and place the value of I1 that we have already calculated in previous step. The equation will become minus 1k into 4 milliampere plus 5k I3 equal to 4 volt. Take the product of 4 milliampere and 1 kilo ohm, it will become minus 4 volt plus 5k I3 equal to 4 volt. Place this minus 4 volt on the other hand side of equal. The equation will become 5k I3 equal to 4 volt plus 4 volt. Now add these values together and divide 5k on both sides. The value of current I3 will become 1.6 milliampere. After calculating the value of current I3, we are able to calculate voltage across this 4 kilo ohm resistance that is labeled as V0, and we are interested to calculate its value. So V0 will be equal to I3 multiplied by 4 kilo ohm. Place the value of I3 inside this equation. 1.6 milliampere multiplied by 4 kilo ohm. So the value of voltage V0 will become 6.4 volt. This was chapter 3 learning assessment E3.16. Thank you. See you again in next video.